Pilgrims to the Holy Land prior to the 20th century would have attested to the presence of Jews, Christians, Muslims and Druze, but not to Palestinians for the two following reasons. Number one, the term Palestinian as we understand it today is anachronistic and does not fit within the historical context outlined in the video. Number two, prior to the Second World War and the subsequent defeat of the mighty Ottoman Empire, the Holy Land was ruled by the Ottomans for a period of 400 years, commencing in the year 1516 when Sultan Selim entered Jerusalem, having defeated the Mamluk Empire in the Battle of Marj Dabik, which took place on August 24, 1516. The Ottomans administered their vast realms and territories through a system known as the Millet system. This was a system in which all subjects of the Ottoman Empire, Muslim and otherwise, were to be recognized as citizens of the state by means of their religious affiliations and community. Thus, under the Ottoman Millet system, an Arab Christian, an Armenian Christian, a Greek Christian and a Coptic Christian were all collectively identified and ascribed to the Christian community. Likewise, no distinction was made at an administrative level between an Arab Muslim and his Kurdish or Persian co-religionists, as all of these were grouped under the collective label of Muslims belonging to the Muslim community. Citizens under the Ottoman Millet system were not accustomed to identifying themselves on ethnic or nationalistic grounds. They were simply Muslims, Christians, Jews, and members of the Druze community. This explains why there are no accounts of Palestinians existing in Palestine prior to the 20th century, just as there was no account of Israelis, Armenians, or Kurds residing in the same region. Nationalism was born of the French Revolution, which began in 1787, bringing along with it a set of radical and revolutionary concepts, including secularism and nationalism. Both of these ideologies will gradually infiltrate the Ottoman realms and its ranks, inspiring a new generation of Ottoman officers and citizens who began to aspire towards having a distinct national identity which was detached from their religious belief. As a direct result of this new concept infiltrating the Ottoman realms, the Ottomans were challenged in a series of nationalistic uprisings from various regions as their Greek, Arab, Armenian, Kurdish and other ethnic groups began to demand sovereignty and independence on the grounds of the newly found nationalistic pride and identity, resulting in many revolts and resistance struggles that culminated in the establishment and recognition of independent states across the Ottoman realms. Therefore, it was not until the early to mid-20th century that former subjects of the Ottoman administration relinquished the religious identifiers which were bestowed upon them under the Millet system, in favor of their new distinct and secular identities based on nationalism and patriotism. Henceforth, the Christian, the Muslim, and the Jewish Arabs were considered part of the same nation, sharing a common identity above and beyond religious convictions in nations such as Lebanon, Egypt, Syria, and Palestine. These were a testament to the change in policy following the Ottoman Empire's decline. Likewise, the Christian millet was segmented into different nations belonging to the Greeks, the Armenians, and other Christian groups. The Kurds followed suit, as did the Jews and other groups who had been united previously under the banner of faith within the millet system.